Welcome dear students to my third class of class 4, lesson number 2, food and digestion. In the previous class, we discussed about digestion and the digestive system. I hope it is clear to all of you. So today we will be dealing with the last topic of this lesson, that is microorganisms. Microorganisms. So this is the last topic and we are going to finish this topic in this class. The word micro means very small. Something that is very small is called micro. And organism means a living thing. Organisms mean a living thing. So, microorganisms are very tiny or very small living things which we cannot see with our naked eyes. So, in order to see microorganisms, we need a special instrument called microscope. I'll show you a picture of microscope. This is a microscope. It is an instrument which is made up of lenses that make tiny objects look big. So with the help of this, we are able to see the microorganisms. Now, microorganisms are broadly of 4 types. Viruses, bacteria, fungi, and protozoa. So these are the 4 types of microorganisms: viruses, bacteria, fungi, and protozoas. Now these microorganisms can cause very dreadful diseases. On the other hand, there are some microorganisms which are even helpful to us. So we will be discussing both about harmful microorganisms and how they are useful to us. So now first we will go with harmful microorganisms. Harmful microorganisms. So first we will discuss about harmful microorganisms. I'll show you a picture of these microorganisms, plus I will also tell you the diseases which are caused by these microorganisms. So first, I'm showing you a picture of virus. See how viruses look like. And viruses, they can cause some diseases like common cold, AIDS, and polio. You all know in the present time, we are facing the dreadful attack of a virus called coronavirus or COVID-19. That is why we are arranging these virtual classes for you all. So you know how dreadful, how deadly is the attack of these viruses. Then we move on to the next microorganism, that is bacteria. Bacteria are of various shapes. You can see the different shapes of bacteria: spherical, rod-like, spiral. So bacteria are found in different shapes. And the diseases caused by them: typhoid, tuberculosis, and cholera. So this is about bacteria. Next, we move on to the next microorganism, that is fungi. Have a look at fungi. Fungi can cause diseases like ringworm and dandruff. Next, protozoa. See, these are the different protozoas. If I name them: amoeba, paramecium. So you will learn about these protozoas in higher classes. But for now, just remember that protozoa are microorganisms and they can cause diseases like food pipe poisoning, dysentery, and malaria. You all might have noticed that when food is kept for a very long time, a bad smell starts coming from it, and it becomes very unsafe to eat such type of food. This is because of the attack of bacteria and fungi on it. Fungi and bacteria can spoil the food. So this is about harmful microorganisms. Now we move on to the uses of microorganisms. Now we will be discussing the uses of microorganisms. So here we go. Some microorganisms help in the decomposition of dead plants and animals. Now what is decomposition? Decomposition means decay. The process of decay is called decomposition. When I was teaching you about teeth, when we were discussing about how we can take care of our teeth, I told you that if we do not take care of our teeth, germs start growing, and which leads to tooth decay. So this is one example of decomposition. So here in this context, we say that decomposition of dead plants and animals. This means that whenever a plant or an animal dies, by the process of decomposition, it gets slowly it gets mixed with the soil. So this is done by microorganisms. Next, you might have seen your mothers making curd with milk. Yes, milk is turned into curd by a bacteria called lactobacillus. Okay, next use. There are some microorganisms which are present in our intestine, which helps in the digestion of food. One more use. We all eat food items like bread, pizza base. These are all made by microorganism. So yeast is a microorganism which helps in making bread. So these are some of the uses. They help in decomposition. They help to turn milk into curd. They help in the digestion process. Plus they also help in making food items like breads, pizza base, etc. So here we discussed about harmful microorganisms, uses of microorganisms, types of microorganisms, the diseases caused by them. So here we finished the lesson. Now I want all of you to read the lesson very thoroughly, and I hope you will be able to understand it. Thank you.